Not familiar, this is best 2 out of 3 seeds to win the match, and we are underway.
Yep, indeed. Alright, so Arispici going to, or actually, I mean, Charlieboy is going to go to Flashman, while Arispici changes his mind and starts off with Bubble Man.
Yeah, I don't think he was too thrilled about the first stage that he selected. Immediately resetting and getting into every or any other stage, definitely preferable to the particular stage he picked first. Heatman and Crashman are kind of like a whammy, as it were. If you get them early on, immediately reset.
Yeah.
So we see Arispici making their way through a certain part of the Bubble Man stage that normally we would see the runners zip through. One of the unique elements of the 2020 tournament, as opposed to the 2018 and 2019 versions, there's no zips that are allowed. Some zips that are intentional will see a runner immediately disqualified from the seed. There are unintentional zips, and most of these will see the runners incur a time penalty.
Yep. As you see here, Charlieboy is taking on Crashman in Flashman stage, and that kind of rhymes though with Flash and Crash, that you know. Alright, Charlieboy is now on to Metal Man stage, which is pretty easy though. I mean, some of these bosses, and what's kind of awkward is that Heatman is underwater in Bubble Man stage, where Arispici's fighting in.
Well, it doesn't look like rust is too much of an issue for Arispici here, but definitely not the Robot Master that you want to see at the end of the first stage. Heatman, if you're lucky, will take, I believe, 7 hits, but unfortunately Arispici not getting the vulnerable Heatman, so it's going to take 14 hits and down he goes. So Arispici, a little rough start, but it looks like our tracker tracking the bosses that have been defeated and not the stages. Just something to keep aware of, as I think it was the other way around yesterday. Oh no, Charlieboy getting tin can.
Yeah, little low on health. Oh, man. Now, when it comes to Quickman stage, though, I will say this, though. There's, like, a left panel and a right panel, though. Like, I mean, in general, though, in the vanilla game and of course, the randomizer, there's, like, a, left panel and a right panel, though, to where if you fall to the left, you'll miss everything, and if you fall to the right, you'll get, like, B-Tank, recovery, all that stuff, you know?
Well, this is something that has been a staple of the first 2 years, that the Quickman and Flashman stages were almost all... Oh no, Arispici. Oh, you took the bait.
Oh no, no.
Oh no. So, that power-up is completely a troll. Unless you have Time Stopper, you're dead.
Yeah.
Arispici, unfortunately demonstrates for us here.
Of course. But those quick, like, lasers that's come through, or whatever it's called, oh my god, it's like, that one's like a nightmare for me. I mean, gotta be quick to, like, get through it all, you know?
Well, it is Quickman stage, gotta go fast.
I know. It's like but it's a nightmare, though, for, like, pretty much most of us, you know?
Well, it's definitely a trap, that's for sure. Because you look at that power-up and you go, oh, let me stop and get that. Refill one of my weapons. And,
I know.
no, not good.
Can't do that. Alright, so Charlieboy is on the, Airman stage, though, and, in the vanilla game, they have those, fat bands, though, but, I think if I remember correctly, though, like, these fat bands are worse in the Mega Man 2 randomizer.
Well, it depends on where they show up, because they can show up in very unfortunate places, and in other stages.
Yeah.
So, they are not the enemy you want to see, but these crabs just kind of falling through the clouds. You know, a seafood lover's delight, but unfortunately, not so much for Mega Man.
No. I mean, they'd be cooked like shrimp, though, you know?
Uh-oh. A little foreshadowing as to the enemies we'll see later on in the Airman stage, perhaps.
Yeah.
So, not the whole seafood buffet, but we definitely have endless crab legs in the Airman stage so far for Charlieboy, as he makes it through and sees Flashman.
Yep. Flashman. We just made it dark, though. While Arispici's taking on these, robot, like dog-like things, or whatever they're called, you know?
Yeah, we tend to just call them hot dogs. So it looks like Charlieboy, with Item 1 and Item 2 at his disposal, not going to be afraid of the Crashman stage, but oh boy, look what we have here. Buster Immune Fan Devils. Ay, it just doesn't get any better than this. So, with the Item 1 in hand, Charlieboy should make short work of these elevator boards. Arispici through to the end of the Woodman stage. Little low on health, but should be able to get to the boss door fairly shortly. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Oh, Arispici getting through that encounter with Metal Man with 1 tick of energy left to spare. Charlieboy actually going up the left side, and nicely played. Watching the runners yesterday, struggling mightily in this section, but we have ourselves a toothpaste dispenser and a very short flash stopper.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of which, there's these fat fans we were all talking about that are like a pain at times. Like in this game, that is.
Now, Arispici does not have the benefit of Item 1 or Item 2 for that matter. So we can see a distinct time difference in how long it'll take Arispici to navigate these 3 elevator boards compared to Charlieboy using the Item 1 to circumvent a lot of the beginning section of the stage. Now the worst part to come, oh no. Charlieboy just got bodied by Woodman.
Oh boy. Ouch. Yeah.
So, fun fact, Woodman does a lot of damage. Not as much as Airman, but it can surprise you when your life bar just kind of disappears with Woodman bodying you like we saw on Charlieboy's stream.
Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah, Woodman just pounding on his chest like he's Donkey Kong, you know?
Oh, and Charlieboy's got a bit of a problem here at the beginning of the Heatman stage.
Oh no. That's what we don't want to see is the Fat fans all on Heatman stage. Oh boy.
So get your troll-lols out, everybody, because yeah, we just found Charlieboy, we got a problem. And it's Heatman Fan Devil.
Oh boy. Oh. Alright, he's doing some pause buffering.
For those of you that delight in Runner's Agony, this Crashman and Heatman stage will be exactly what you're looking for in a run. For those of you that are a little more civil, this is pretty much exactly what you don't want to see a runner be encountered.
Oh my goodness.
This is just brutal.
Oh man, 2 Fat fans. Oh my goodness.
So Arispici now to the end of the Crashman stage. So hopefully not going to repeat Charlieboy's mistake, not getting bodied by Woodman.
Yeah. Not a problem for Arispici, and then now, I mean, you can be, I mean, at least Charlieboy, at least he can be happy that those Fat fans are not on the parts to where he could like fall off though. And he's doing the easy strat to where he's using his jet across to fly across all the Yoku blocks.
We certainly want to use the item 2 there if we have it, as it's faster than the Yoku blocks. And it is a race after all, so...
Oh, for sure, yeah. Alright, Charlieboy taking on Airman, though. And... using one of his energy tanks here.
Yeah, looks like Arispici's made his way through the first half of the Airman stage. So just our crab leg special here with a couple fire cookers to roast him up. Oh no, Arispici was so careful, so precise.
That's not good. Oh boy.
And then the one time you make that mistake and think a crab's not just gonna drop on you, that's when it gets you.
Oh boy. You're gonna make me hungry after this stream, Freako.
Yeah, I want to kind of run out to the Chinese buffet up the road and indulge myself in seafood myself, to be honest.
I don't know about that, but I was thinking more Red Lobster, you know?
If I had one around me, I would definitely go for it.
Same here.
Now, unfortunately for me, it's pretty... Oh no, Charlieboy, yeah, that's the express elevator down. Not what you want in the Woodman stage.
Oh, man, those tiny toads, though, I mean, they're kind of a pain, though, to deal with, though, in this randomizer, you know, and Arispici got frozen, but not too much of a problem, and by Flashman's, like stopper, you know?
Well, Charlieboy does have the flash stopper, but the frogs do move in a very discernible pattern. I think he just underestimated what exactly was going to happen.
Oh boy.
You don't know where the other runner is in comparison to yourself, so when you make a mistake, you kind of have to hunker down and go, alright, I can't assume that my opponent has made the same mistake, so now they're better than me until I got done before they do, is really the kind of mindset that you have to have. So it might make you overplay a certain position, like Charlieboy may have at that section in the Woodman stage.
Alright, so Charlieboy on Metal Man, which is fairly easy though. You just with the Mega Buster and everything, and Arispici, if I'm trying to remember, well, I think takes sacrifices because he's low on health, and he's gonna is on his last life, however, because he has to be mindful of that, because that could be if he gets a game over, that means he has to start. He'll lose a lot of time if he gets a game over.
That is correct. It will send him back to the beginning of whatever stage he is either in or chooses to nope out of the Metal Man stage.
Yeah. Alright, so Arispici doesn't pause buffer there. Now sometimes you can pause buffer there, but I'm choosing not to pause buffer. Alright.
Alright, so we have Arispici to the end of the Metal Man stage, which I believe we already know is Bubble Man. And
yeah.
Charlieboy, speaking of Bubble Man, is about to reach the end of that stage. And as we know from Arispici taking the Bubble Man stage first, we're going to have Heat Man.
Oh, no. He got a game over, so I think he's going to start over on Metal Man stage.
Oh, no. That is not what you want to see at pretty much any point in the game ever, the game over screen, because that's going to cost Arispici at least a minute and a half redoing this Metal Man stage, if not more, in overall time lost.
Yeah. Alright, Charlieboy, meanwhile, uses an E-Tank, though, just to play it safe, though, because doesn't want to take too much damage to where he will die in this to Heatman, though, and gets Heatman's weapon, and now he's onto his last stage, being Quickman.
Well, pardon the pun, everyone, but this stage should be fairly quick.
Yeah.
So, Arispici taking the game over, but still also has 2 more stages to go. I don't remember which stage Crashman was the boss of. But going back to Arispici, since I know he had an E-Tank, this is one of those times where using the E-Tank is definitely the right play, because look at how much time he lost comparatively by not using that E-Tank, and oh no, Bubble Man bodies him again.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Alright, so Arispici winning the duel that time around, so Bubble Man's donezo. So we have Airman and Crashman at the end of Flashman. Oh boy, where was Crashman again? Heat?
I think he might have been at like oh maybe I don't remember. I mean you
think it was the Heatman stage.
Yeah.
But as the commentator, I always reserve my right to be wrong. So it's probably more fun that way anyway, to be honest.
Alright, so Quickman is on his original stage as in the vanilla game for Charlieboy. And there you have it. Quickman is taken care of.
Alright, so we get to see the antagonist of the game and his eyebrows in all their glory, which means it's time to play a little bit of a game.
A guessing game.
That is correct. So what we're going to do, since this is a randomizer, and among the many things that are randomized are the weaknesses and vulnerabilities of the Wily bosses, as well as their colors. So now that Charlieboy is in Wily 1, we've got ourselves a date with the dragon at the end of the stage.
Mainly the dragon that we played the game with, though.
So at the end of this stage, let's guess the color and the vulnerability of that dragon.
Okay, you go first since I don't have much experience when it comes to this, though, but you go first, Frico.
Well, I'll give you a hint. Pick a color and pick a weapon. That's really
games, mate.
Well,
I know, but I'm just saying you choose first.
No different than most of the chat at this point, I would think. So, it's kind of like playing a random lottery.
Okay.
You pick the right numbers and you win. And there's
right.
not a skill involved, to be honest with you.
Alright, so what's your color though? Then I'll guess mine.
I'm going Gray Dragon, and I always pick the bubble lip.
Okay, my guess is gonna be a blue and white dragon though, and with the weakness of quick boomerangs.
Ooh, so going, I believe quick boomerangs might be the stock weakness. Ooh, we got the and white section of it right. But neither of us got, is that purple?
It's a purple and white dragon. Actually, no, it's pink though, I think, yeah.
Well, it looks like Metal Blade's one of the weaknesses in Charlieboy, just mantling the Wily 1 stage.
Well, at least I was close on that one.
You still could be right. The dragon does have two weaknesses, as Arispici is just having a heck of a time here
with these
in the Heatman stage, and he's trying to use Time Stopper.
Oh man, these are annoying. Oh my goodness.
Charlieboy's suffering earlier on in this run, now being thrusted over to Arispici. I believe one more Crash Bomb here will end the Fandom Menace here.
Fandom Menace. Ugh, boy. Sometimes they require pause buffering too, as you're seeing on Arispici's screen.
Well, one of them actually respawned because the platforms took them so far back to the left.
Oh boy. That's even worse when they respawn though, too.
So Arispici now into the second half of the Heatman stage, so I believe that should at least relieve us of seeing any more fat fans. Oh, Charlieboy taking a death.
Yeah. All right, he works his way right through the Sniper Joes, though.
Yeah, the Joe armors do a lot of damage.
Yeah, they do.
Now, Arispici needs to be careful here, because if Airman actually jumps across, we could see what I'm talking about. Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, man.
Charlieboy into the Pico blocks, finding the bubble lead. So it looks like we're going to see bubble lead, although it looks like 4 shots, as Arispici finishes off Airman. So for those of you not around to see the best eyebrows in gaming, you will now be in for a treat.
That's for sure. Charlieboy also uses the quick boomerang, which that helps against the Pico blocks.
Well, look how many shots it takes for those boomerangs to take down the Pico block. It looked like 4 or 5 shots.
Somewhere in that, yeah.
You know, with how fast the blocks move, you want to take them out with as few shots as possible. Because if they hit you, they do big damage.
They will, yeah. Alright, so Charlieboy is now on to Wily 3. And there's a lot of, like, tight windows you have to go right through in these Batmans. If there's more in there, they won't help, though.
Well, hopefully we've had enough of our fan devils. We'll see if Arispici is able to make up some time here. Oh no, throwing that item 3 a little too high. We can see Arispici trying to reach for every advantage, but, you know, as you kind of tighten your grip, the more things slip through your fingers, so... Let's see how many movie references I can sneak in here. Oh no, it's, you know, commentator curse, we see a fan devil on Charlieboy's side.
Oh no. That ain't good. But now he's taking on the Guts tank. Oh, he went a little too under with the 1 items. Well, 1 item.
Yeah, a little too high, but it looks like he's through the second time around.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if I'll be right on this second guess on the dragon though. Although he has been wait, did he use... Oh, he didn't use any quick boomerangs. I was looking at Charlieboy's screen.
Yeah, so we'll see what weapon Arispici ends up finding for the dragon. I believe it was the Metal Blade for Charlieboy.
It was the Metal Blade, yeah. Alright, pink and white dragon.
Oh, it looks like the regular old Buster shot will do it.
Oh, okay, well, at least I was close a couple times.
Alright, so our winner was... Oh, what do we even call that? Was that a pink dragon? So, pink dragon and Buster. Or Metal Blade.
I call it pink and gray dragon, you know?
Alright, so Charlieboy's in trouble here. Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Oh, there's those little frogs. Oh, no. He might that. Oh, he got through. Oh, man. I mean, he could damage boost through it, but, at least he, just made his way through it. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, that was super close. Looks like Charlieboy's going for the damage boost here.
Yeah.
Does not have... Oh, no.
Oh, no. I don't know if he used the right item.
No, it would have been item 1 that got him out of there, but mistiming the jump to bounce off of the frog the second time. So Charlieboy in a little bit of trouble here.
Oh, these little frogs aren't gonna help, though.
No. There is a reason why the Wily 4 stage is known as the Great Equalizer, and Charlieboy losing a little bit of time here, although he still does have a significant advantage. If Charlieboy ends up getting stuck here again, looks like item 2 gonna be the answer. I would jump right into that frog, but the elevator actually finding a good spot to sit, so we're through the elevator stages, hopefully. Arispici actually settling on the quick boomerang as well as Charlieboy for the Pico blocks. Oh, switching to bubble lead. So I think we've got some ripperoni on the menu here for Arispici. Taking a death to the Pico blocks as Charlieboy into the Boo Beam turret area. So, bubble for Pico blocks, bubble for Boo Beam turrets, and Charlieboy into the refights, looking pretty good right now. Something's gonna happen really off center here for Charlieboy not to win this seed. I think it's about the point we start knocking on the door, get that fat lady ready to sing. Something is gonna have to happen on Arispici's side, although I don't think he has enough time, and that's not what we need to see happen. Yeah, chat, I agree with you that a game over to the Wily machine is definitely not very good, but unfortunately, Arispici possibly a little too stingy with the E-tanks. I believe he has 2, now 3, and taking a game over in Wily 2, which is only going to set him back even further, as Charlieboy now halfway through the boss refights. Alright, we see Arispici trying to make his way back through the Wily 2 stage. Charlieboy using his knowledge gained through the stages, using the air shooter on Woodman to get rid of him pretty quickly. Leave 2 Robot Masters left, as Arispici now back into the Pico Block fights. Wait a second here. Do I see a non-buster Wily machine? Is this actually what my eyes are showing me? Wow, the second one of the whole tournament, including the run-in races. So we're at 20% on the Wily machines not being buster weak, as Charlieboy gonna find his way into Victory Road now.
Sorry, man. My mic's I'm having mic issues. I'm sorry.
Ah, you are still there. Excellent. Okay. Thought we lost you. So, Charlieboy doing what I think is the right thing by going right in Victory Road, getting to the alien. You can always take a death and pick up the energy once you figure out what the proper weapon to use is.
Alright, so Charlieboy is on the on the final fight against the alien, and he's trying to figure out the weakness against the alien.
Well, there we go.
Alright, GG's in the chat, everybody. Yes. And and there you have it. Charlieboy finishes it off.
All right. His official time, 36 minutes, 10 seconds.
He'll be moving on.
What we're going to do is see if Arispici wants to finish things out. Although, not dropping down in the Wily 3 stage kind of tells me we've got a forfeit on the horizon. Yeah, and that's it. Arispici does forfeit. So, game 1 to Charlieboy. We're going to get things set up for game 2 of this best-of-3 match.
Alright.
And of course, the runners, when posed with the question of do they really want me to roll another seed for them, as that was the first seed I've ever rolled, and I think a little bit of a fun one for the viewers, not so much the runners. So we'll see what we end up getting for round 2.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My mic died out though. And so, I mean, you can say rip Coops' mic, though. I mean, sorry about that, Freako. I mean, I was watching the entire time. You know, I had some sound difficulties. You know.
Yeah, stuff happens. Don't worry about it.
I know. So we're gonna go on to game 2, I believe. I hope you can hear me just fine, though, Freako, as well as me, though, as well as I can hear you.
Well, let's ask the chat. Can the chat hear Coops good, or is it just me that we can hear? Help me out.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting a thumbs up. So
Okay, yeah, they said they can hear me, though. Yeah. I just couldn't hear my mic wasn't getting you know, you in though, Freako. So I mean, I know stuff like that happens, you know. Thanks, chat. All right.
all right, well, still trying to sort things out. It'll take a couple of minutes for the runners here, if not on our side, to set things up as well
Yeah.
for game 2.
Yep. That's on? Yeah. Sure. Right. All right, Freako, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, just checking.
Now, one of the games I like to play while we're waiting for the next seed to start is we have an opening scroll that isn't to Mega Man. The question is, what game is this opening scroll? What does it belong to? And chat can play this game too.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are going to get it wrong.
Yeah. Most
Let's
people
see.
in chat are saying Castlevania 1 or Castlevania 3.
Well, Castlevania 1 didn't have Trevor Belmont. It was Simon Belmont. So,
That's right.
Cary Grant got debated by saying Castlevania, but he did correct himself and say 3, which is the correct answer. It is Castlevania 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it could have been, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think there were a couple of those games floating around.